Hello and welcome to my tutorial. It's going to be based on a wall that is fully breakable, no base, so you can literally just knock the whole wall out of the way. Little error here. So you need to have the latest CryEngine or any CryEngine build. It'll work on any. And there's not much coding going on today, so it's a pretty basic / intermediate. It's an intermediate tutorial, and so you need to open up Max. Any version of Max will do. And the first thing you need to do is to get a. Actually, no. First thing we need to do is go over to the Helpers menu and click this, and we'll get these options. Just click on the dummy. And we'll just get a medium-sized dummy out, and I'll press W, and then we'll go down to these spinners, right-click them, and that will center the dummy. Now we need to call this what we're going to call our file in the CryEngine directory. So let's call it. Let's check first what. Because I did do a test tutorial. Let's game objects mixed. So I've already got one called Breakable Wall. Okay, what we'll do is we'll call this Destroyable Wall. Yeah, we'll call it Destroyable Wall. So we'll make a folder here actually. So just to let you know, you've got to go into your root directory of your CryEngine, game, objects, make a folder called mixed, or make it called anything you want, but just try to follow what I've done, and then make a new folder, right click, folder, and I'll call it Destroyable _ wall, and we'll do lowercase there. Okay, so there's that folder then. We can now just minimize it, and we can call this Destroyable _ wall, and then we'll save our file, save as, and then you need to locate your CryEngine. Mine's here. I've just called it CryEngine 2012, and let's go to game, objects, mixed, destroyable wall, double click in it, and then let's call it the same, destroyable wall. We don't have to call it the same, but it's just easier if you keep everything named the same. I'm just going to copy this and save. There we go. Saved. So now what this will do, this is our exporter. This will grab everything that's linked to it. We'll link it in the schematic view, and it will take it into the CryEngine. This exporter node will. Okay, so that's done. I'll show you my, I should have showed you this at the start, but this is how I'm working. It's my system set up. Metric, centimeters, and there we go. So, next thing we need to do is we're gonna make another box. Actually, we're gonna make a box, not another box. And we're going to make it pretty small there. We just look, you don't have to follow the dimensions, you can get it roughly the same. You just want it quite small there. Alright, I'm going to switch this to wireframe. There we go. And you don't want any segments, you'll just leave it like that. And then you need to right click on this, go to Object Properties and go to User Defined. This is your UDP, and in here we need to put mass 0, press enter, and then entity, and then we'll OK that. And now we need to name it as well, so it needs to be called destroyable. I'll call it dest, and I'll call main. This bit here was just literally custom. This bit you have to put underscore main. This is basically the main piece. You'll understand why I'm doing this in a bit, but you just make sure you name it similar to this, and definitely with this bit on the end. And then what we need to do is now go into the helpers bit, get a dummy, and go in the top view and just do it on the corner of it, just like that. Press W and drag these like that. Wrong one. Delete that. Tell if I've done it on the right one, and then yeah, W. Just get it on the corner. Yeah. And now we'll just hold Alt and have a look around. You just want it like that. And we need to name this. So this needs to be $joint01. Yep. And it doesn't need any UDP, so we'll leave that. And now we need to actually make the boxes. They need to be They need to be quite big, so let's put them, we'll put this bit about here, and we're going to make the box there, and we'll right click it, Object Properties, and this should be mass equals 10. And now what we'll do is we'll hold shift and we'll leave a tiny gap, and we'll OK that, and we'll right click this box, and we'll get rid of this last pose thing. It always pops up when you put shift and click a new object. And now we'll, okay, they look fine. You could actually make more bricks. We could do 3 across, but I'm just going to do 2 across for now. And then in a future tutorial I'll do bigger walls, and I'll do walls with cracks in. If this tutorial is successful, then I'll definitely do it. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to name this box dest underscore part 01. You copy that. Paste. Ooh. Oh crap. I'm just being lazy, that's all. Control C, Control V, and then call this part 2. And now all we need to do is select them both. Actually, let's convert it to editable poly first. There. And there, and now I'll select them both, and then in this view get quite close, hold shift, and you just want a little gap, there, and then just okay, and then yeah, let's go back, let's do that again. There we go. And now that that bit's done, we just name them all. So we'll go in, we'll select every single wall, we'll right click, and we'll put mass equals 10, and we'll click OK down here. And then if we select select a random one, there we go, they've got that in already. Now all we've got to do is take the zeros out of the boxes, just up here, just take the 0 out, there, there. All done. So now all we need to do is add some joints. So let's get a dummy and just draw it in like that. Press W, and we'll right click on the dummy, and we're gonna put limit equals 500, and click OK, and then we're going to name it. So this will be joint number 2, joint 02, and then we'll press enter. And now all we got to do is put it in the right position. So this, we don't want this in the floor, because if we have it in the floor, it's got to stick the piece to the floor, and that's what we don't want. So we'll just get this quite level. Sorry, this needs to be there, and let's go in the front view, press G, there we go, and then we're going to just hold shift, oh, don't know why it's done that, hold shift and just put the other one similar, in a similar position, and then there. Okay, and now select both, and you just want it in the same positions. So there. Let's get rid of the 0, like that. Okay, so we've got 3, 2, that's 5. Let's take the 0 out. Take the 0 out. Take the 0 out, and then that bit's done. We now need to randomly select these, and it's got that last pose crap in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to select all of them, all 6, right click, object properties, and put limit 500, click OK. Oh yeah, one thing to note is that you need to get the size of these things correct. Otherwise, if you scale it in the CryENGINE, you're going to break the joints. These joints, they're just going to break, because you're going to be scaling the mesh, and these joints aren't going to scale with it. And the whole thing's going to break. So what happens if you want to make the wall this bigger is that you're going to need to delete all the joints. Then you'll have to scale these boxes, and then you need to go to you reset X form on the boxes, so that you've scaled or reshaped, and then you have to add new joints. But I'm going to make a tutorial with like crack boxes, so that you get the effect of it as if you've just literally shot it and cracked it in half. So yeah, we'll get into that soon. So what we want to do now is we've changed the limits. Let's just double check on this one. There we go, all the limits are done. We're going to save it, and it's almost ready. All we got to do now is select every box. So let's just drag down the middle like that, and then let's press M for material. And what we need to do is we need to click on the CryText shader, physicalize, and go down to maps, and then in this slot here we click on none. This will take, mine always crashes for some reason. Bitmap, and what you want to do is you want to locate an image that's 512 by 512. I'll show you how to do this in a second. What I'll do is I'll make it right now on the fly. I'll make it. So I'm gonna open up a new document. Copy what you see here, 512 by 512, and then OK. You don't need to name it, and then it will pop up in a second. Now what we need to do is we need to get an image onto here. So we'll go to File, Open, and I've already got an image I got from, I think it was CG Textures. This here, it wasn't a TIFF when I got it, it's already been converted and reshaped. But basically what you need to do is you would open this file naturally like this. It says it's damaged but it's not, and you'll have to just go to image size, and you'll just put 512 by 512, and that'll fit the canvas that we just made originally on the file now, and that'll be your image. Yeah, you can edit it, you can write whatever you want on it, Bob's Beans, do whatever. And so what you need to do now is File, Save As. Now you need to save this in the location where you want. It needs to be saved in your CryEngine location, but for now I'm going to save it to the desktop because you need to do something. And we're not going to call it Breakable. We're going to call it Destroyable underscore wall. That's what we call the other one. Yeah, and we're going to save it to the desktop. So save, and then a window should pop up, and we just got to click on the diffuse high key, this one here. You just click it, it's at the top, and then let's click on OK, and then we can X out of there. We can go, and there it is, there, destroyable wall. And now what you need to do is in your destroyable wall folder, do you remember here, you need to drag it in because sometimes it doesn't make a DDS. Let's see if it does. So there's your original file, and then it should make another one. If it doesn't, we just retry it again. I might need the CryEngine open to do it. I think I do. So we're going to try that again. We're just going to drag it out onto the desktop, and then we're going to log into the CryEngine. I'm trying to make this as fast as I can, to be honest, because I don't like watching long tutorials, and so I think that stands for everyone else. Watching long tutorials is not good. Okay, just waiting for it to log in. Here we go, and there, log in. Now what you want to do is new, call it wall tut or whatever you want, and just click OK. Oh, mine's lagging. There we go. And we'll wait for that to load, and I'll put it on global share in case I share it with anyone. Now let's wait for it to load, then we'll make some terrain. There we go. And terrain, drag this outside radius all the way to the top, and then just click and keep dragging and keep dragging. There we go. Just keep dragging. That will do it. And there we go, we've made our first little bit of terrain on a hill bit. There we go, get to the top. And now we can sort that issue out. We'll just drag it in and let go. Should make a DDS. Make a DDS, make it. Try it again. Yes, it made it. Okay, it's important, you need this DDS. It's just vital, you need it. Otherwise your texture ain't going to work in the CryENGINE. Alright, so we've got the texture, we've got the wall, we've got the texture, and we've got the DDS, and we've got the max file. We just need one more. We need a CGF. Now what we're going to do is we're going to actually first we're going to say to the 3ds Max, this is where my bitmap is, and it's here. Now we'll click on the DDS. It should still show. There we go. And now we're just going to click assign. Now what we need to do is what we can do is we can stretch the brick out on each one, but we're just going to leave it. We're going to go back, and then we're going to give it a naming convention. We're going to go to the top, just so you can see where we are, and we're going to call it the same name as our max file. So destroyable underscore wall. We'll press enter and we'll save. Now all we need to do is export everything. No, we don't. Ooh. Just realised we need to link everything up. So schematic view. This is our, that's our main piece here. Down here. No, we need the this is the exporter. We need this exporter here. You can see it there. And I'll just make this a bit bigger. And now what we need to do is we just drag it out, and then we need all the joints linked to it first. Link up, link the joints. And then we'll click on this. And we'll click on that. And then we'll get you there. That's what we need to click on. That. There we go, that's better. And now this bit needs to be linked to this bit. And now all the subparts need to be linked to this bit. And we're done. Yippee. Save it. Now select this bit. I'll zoom in, zoom out. This is the main exporter, do you remember? And now we're going to go to the CryENGINE exporter. We'll add the selected. We're going to click on custom file name, and we're going to click on export file per node. Now we're going to click on custom file name, and we're going to call it destroyable wall. Make sure it's in the right folder. Yeah, it's in the right folder, it looks like. Press save, that's done. Now bring the material editor up, click on the actual material, just click, and now go down and create material. Now we're in the wrong folder there, destroyable, and let's call it destroyable wall. Get rid of the DDS and click save, and look, textures on there. That's a good sign. That means we've used the right naming conventions, and that the engine's basically it's wiggled its way through to our file without any blockages, which is good. Click save, and what you can do already, you can just click concrete. Actually, don't click that. We'll do the concrete bit after in the CryENGINE. Okay, so the main bit's done. All we've got to do now is click export all nodes, and basically that means we need to put a UVW map on the. No, it doesn't. It means we need to convert this piece to an editable poly, and I'll just give you I'll just show you how that will, what kind of difference that will make. Convert to editable poly, save it. Let's try it again. There we go. So that's another problem solved. If you've had problems with that in the CryENGINE, that's basically what that means. Just you haven't converted it to editable poly or editable mesh. Now we're going to click on Tools, Reload Scripts, AI, Generator AI, Entity, Physics, Breakable Object. We're just going to click. We're going to go down. We're going to locate our file here and model. Just click here. Actually go to Game, Objects, Mixed, Destroyable Wall. No texture. Oh, that's strange. DDS. There we go. Concrete. Now save it. There we go. You see it's got a nice little texture on it. No, there's not much detail on it, obviously. We could just do this. We could just go into bump map, DDS there, save it. That's done it no justice. Get rid of it. All detail, you could put that in the detail. Let's just get rid of that. Detail, maybe? I'm sure detail will work. Yeah, slightly better. But that's not the proper way to do it, by the way. That's my alpha job. You just see now they're all moving, all the pieces are moving. Obviously I didn't put it on the floor because I'm an idiot, and you can just see that it's all working. Obviously, let's get it on the floor. So to get it on the floor you can just click on Physics, there, and then just click on Rigid Body. And it should click on physics, there you go, and then you just press Control G, it's on the floor, bang, 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 and that's how to make a breakable wall. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I've actually got work in a bit, so I'm glad I got this out of the way. That's how to do it, and you can stack the boxes. I did this for my uni project. I use this technique. You can just, I think you press like this, and then hold Control C, and you see we got it on top of each other. Control G. Whoa, it fell. And you can get some really good effects. You can get a vehicle in there and smash it up. Press G. That's not working. Let's blow it. Come on, let's blow it. Boom. There you go. But yeah, it's a video by Sean B 3D, and that's how to make the wall. Pieces disappear for optimization. But that's how to do it. Something to, mess around with. You can stack them on top of each other. It's just that I've added rigid body and put physics on. Let's just turn the physics off, and let's put you in the ground a little. Control C. There we go. Got it on top. Now click on physics. Whoa! There we go. Look at that. So it's all working. It's all good. You can do whatever you want. You can build a house with these and just say, "Oh, boom." But you can push these things. Push. I'm sure if you push on the right point, it will fall. We can change the mass of the object or whatever, but let's play Jenga. Shoot the bottom pieces. As you can see, the mass is built up, so it's 10. All the mass is built up, so the ones at the bottom are obviously going to be really weak. Ones at the top, they've got less mass, so they're going to move easier. And oh yeah, the famous push test. Give it a good push. Look at that. You can just push them, and then I'll do one more test. Vehicle test. Entity. Scroll down to vehicle. Let's get Humvee. That'll be cool. And let's please work, don't crash. Yes, we got the Humvee. Press Control G. I think it's that's not a good start. It's F to get in the vehicle, S to reverse, W to go forward, and let's boom. And look at that piece flying. Yeah, it's all done. It's something I found myself. I haven't seen anyone do this exact method on YouTube. So yeah, I hope it helps with making fences and things. But I'm gonna upload tutorials on how to do stuff like that, like fences, doors, with pieces breaking off. It's gonna be fun. But that's just how to make a wall. Good luck with all your projects, and thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and if you do that, I will do more content, because that lets me know that people are watching it.